What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Um, it's a beautiful day outside. It's a little overcast coming in, but hey, it's that San Diego weather, right? So, if you haven't noticed already, I have no beard. And my beard wasn't nothing really to write home about anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But, um, I had a job interview, so I had to shave. I had to look professional, but it's funny because when I got in there were people with beards and like dreadlocks and stuff. So I was like, oh well, okay. I guess I'm a little old school in that manner. But I do need to get back into my little skincare routine. I'm looking a little rough. But anyway, so what I wanted to talk about, like I'm on my way to go get a salad right now from one of my favorite food spots, Panera, and I was gonna go get a burrito, but I decided not to do that because it would have been a horrible choice. And so I think for this video, I want to talk about choices, right? And this plays into the whole like my name for the channel, the run, the trucking aspect of it, the life aspect of it. It plays a lot into it. The choices that you make in your everyday life, obviously, right, are going to affect whatever outcome it's going to be, right? So if you, excuse me, see, I got a little bit of waves, got a little bit of thinning up here, but it's okay. My hair's a little messy. So for example, for my let me see if I can break this down a little bit better. So for my trucking guys, right, we go to a Love's, we stop at a Pilot. What's the one thing besides a shower in the bathroom that we're gonna probably want to go do? Probably gonna want to go to the Cinnabon, probably want to go to the Carl's Jr. or the Arby's, or there's a couple of Loves that have McDonald's in it and stuff like that. Side note, if you're a night Swift driver, I guess there's not too many Pilots that are gonna pop up on our fuel routing anymore, so just be prepared for that if you haven't heard already. But that's the one thing that we're gonna do because it's the easiest choice and it's the cheapest. It's the easiest choice to do. Now, I'm victim to that, and coming from food service, doing food service for like a whole year, and like being like a nice healthy weight, nice healthy size because I'm moving all the time and I'm lifting these boxes and I'm sweating and stuff like that, to going back to over the road where I'm not doing it. The motivation isn't there, but you're hungry. And it's easier to go and get that than just bobtail over to the Walmart, go get you some fruit. Unfortunately, those choices, though delicious, cause issues later on, high blood pressure, diabetes, stuff like that. And there's a lot of truck drivers dying in their trucks because they're having strokes, heart attacks, stuff like that. So we got to make better choices, healthier choices with that. While we're driving, when I'm on the 10 and I'm going to like Arizona or something like that, I always stop at the Walmart near Coachella because they have like a dirt lot where you can park your truck, and try to go get some mangoes or something like that. And I know it's hard. I get it. It's hard to do, but to protect yourself and to protect your health, you gotta really focus on that. For you new drivers coming in here, when I left trucking the first time, I was in Ontario, Washington, and I was sitting at I think it's Ontario, Washington, and I was sitting at a Love's, and I was getting ready to bed down for the night and stuff like that. And then I looked at this truck driver that hopped out of his truck. He's walking to the fuel island, and he's got a shirt on. His belly's poking out past his shirt line, so you can see his belly button. He's got on his shorts, flip-flops. He just looks like he hasn't showered in days. And, I don't know that man's life, right? But seeing that, it's like, man, I do not want to look like that. I'm already, I got chunky cheeks and got a little down here, but I don't want to be like that, So it's unhealthy. So that was a motivator to trying to get out of those habits. Luckily, I got a different job, so I was okay. But after that, after going to food service and then coming back to that, like that motivation's gone. So you gotta want better for yourself on that note. Secondly, you want to look at your life in trucking or in transportation or anything in transportation, or if you're shoveling like dog shit, whatever, right? You got to look at your life and be like, man, where do I want to be in the next 5 years? You know, I had a taste, and again, I'll explain. I had a taste of a lifestyle where I was making good money. I could, you know, go, you know, and for Southern Californians, any Californian really, I think, but for most of us people in SoCal, like, we can go to Disney, we can go to Vegas. We have a lot of stuff that we could just go for a day and like have a little daycation. That's my new term. I coined that. I get 5% for anybody that uses it. But a little daycation somewhere and be happy, because there's a lot of stuff here, right? We don't got, like, Disney is like an hour and a half away. Universal is about 2 hours. SeaWorld's right around the corner. The zoo's right around the corner. I got the beach. Mexico's right there. Like, there's so much we could do, right? So I could afford to do those things, afford to have an apartment, afford to live, and afford to, you know. So I got a taste of that lifestyle. Unfortunately, things happened, and I don't have that lifestyle anymore. So I want to reach that pinnacle of comfortability again. And so when you're in these jobs, you're in these beginner stages of jobs, don't think that it's your forever. Work your hardest to get to a place to where you're comfortable. You don't got to own the company. You don't got to be the district manager, regional manager. Some people want those because they want the title. They don't want the responsibility. Go out there and be the best whatever you're going to be. Get to a position where you're comfortable, and then live your life, man. The longer you stay at a company, you know, you got your vacation, this, that, and the third, like, you're good. For us drivers, it's a different monster, because, you know, we're expected to drive, you know, 5 days, 6 days a week, reset, do it again, reset, do it again. So our quality of life is a lot different. So if you feel that that's not where you want to be, then start looking for different positions. Start looking for different jobs. Start talking to people. Start networking. Start putting yourself in the position to succeed, whatever it may be. There's people that are happy being carpet cleaners. There's people happy being electricians, plumbers, landscapers, whatever, as long as it fits what you want for your life and comfortable. Because let's just be honest, right now in California, housing prices are ridiculous. The dream of having a single family home, 4-bedroom with a garage and a backyard and stuff like that, it's hard to do just with one family. A lot of, like, where my mom lives, where I'm at right now, these are townhomes, and a lot of people are just 2 families living in them to afford it. So it's gonna be hard enough for one family to do it. And I'm just talking about California. Arizonans, Texans, like, it's a different story for them. But could you whatever job that you have, could you do that on your own, right? Or could you at least get halfway there, and then your partner can get halfway there, and then you guys can 100% succeed together, you know? So I guess the moral of all this is putting yourself in position, getting yourself right, being right, at the right place at the right time, keeping your nose clean, keeping everything clean and on the up and up, so that you're not stuck and feeling like everybody in the world is against you. You know, because I know how hard it could be when you just ain't making the money that you want. And like I said, I got denied 3 different jobs within the same company. I don't have anything on my license. I don't have a criminal record. And I just got denied. I don't know why. They don't tell you. So what can you do? So anyway, I just want to kind of throw that out there, give that 2 cents, that wisdom, and then hopefully you guys take some heed with that. I'll be back with another video. But until then, it's The Run. Peace out.